information, and when they say we need some more pictures, I could have said no again. Of course, that's commonplace, whether you're at a family reunion or a Sunday school picnic, is everybody always wants another shot. But I had 2 chances to say no, and that's the first time in my life that I really got to realizing that. And you say, do you regret now that you said you didn't say no? Practically every day. But I don't regret that of saying yes, I approved it to the investigating board, because this gentleman sitting on my left came here, and I thought he came here in 1947, a great year of aviation progress, but Fitz said they came here, Irma, in 1950. And he came to a stratobomb test squadron where they had 22,000 pound and 44,000 pound bombs. And subsequent to that time, we've had a couple other bombs released that are pretty powerful. But I'm here to tell you that one of the main things that I've learned in life is there's no development of any weapon that we've ever had in my lifetime that is as powerful as the truth. Because although I regret not saying no, I don't have to say I didn't tell them the truth, and covered that. And that's one of the things I want you to know, because there are times in life, and there are a couple other times, and I won't go into the details, but it has to do with what I call go-home-itis. There's hardly a person sitting here who hasn't said, by hook or by crook, come hell or high water, I'm going tonight. And you've worked all day, and you're tired, and you haven't had a good meal, and you fire up that car, and you head off on a trip, and something goes wrong. And it's happened in the family. It's happened a couple other times in a B-47 at Wright-Patterson that I'll never forget. And so there comes a time to say no, even though you want to say yes in the worst way. And I hope that whatever you carry away, that you remember, it's not important what I said, but you remember that somebody said one time that consider saying no at the appropriate time.
Joe, despite the tragic losses that day, and this goes to all of you, this program was remarkable and constructive and positive, and a lot was learned. Talk about the positive things. Would you all, Fitz, Don, Bill, Lyle, talk about this program and what it accomplished and achieved?
Well, I think just the advanced aerodynamics of the airplane is one thing that's important, because it has given a leg, a footstool to stand on, you might say, for other programs. And I think that as long as you keep advancing, you're doing your job the way it should be done. At least I think so. A good friend of mine, Pete Evers, once told me, said, don't ever just go to the limits of the airplane. Look a little bit beyond it, because the man in service is going to look beyond it. And so if you haven't looked at it, then the man in service who's no test pilot, he'll be trying to look at it also. I'm not sure that answers, but I'm finished.
Don?
I think the joint program with NASA getting involved, looking at the SST was real important, and I think they gained a lot. There was a decision made that we weren't going to build a Mach 3 supersonic transport, or even a Mach 2 one. And of course, the Concorde, the Europeans, they did build one, and they subsidized it for a number of years, and then they finally put it to bed and retired it. So they're still working on supersonic transport, they're still working on design, and I think the benefit of Dryden out here at Edwards, getting the knowledge from operating the XB-70, even for a year and a half, gave them quite a nucleus. And I'll let Bill comment more if he likes on that, but I know from there on down the road, it was very important as far as putting inputs in from the industry and others on the development of the SST. And I think probably in the long run, saved the government a hell of a lot of money by not going into it like the Concorde.
Well, my total career in flight test had been with supersonic airplanes. The first of the fighter airplanes, and then